Hello and welcome to Level 1 Chemistry. This video is on atoms and elements, so we're going to discuss atoms, atomic structure, elements, molecules, the periodic table. Alright, let's get started. First off, the atom. The atom is the smallest particle of matter that still holds the properties of matter. Okay, they have mass, and they have volume. And it's from the Greek word atomos, meaning indivisible. The structure of the atom. All right, around the outside of the atom, moving around very, very, very fast, are the electrons. Okay, and in this diagram they're red with a little minus sign on them. The minus sign indicates a negative charge. Also in the atom you have neutrons, which are in the center of the atom. They have no charge. In this diagram they are yellow. The final particle of the atom is the proton. Protons are positively charged, and as you hopefully know, opposites attract, so these positive protons are what attract the electrons. They keep the electrons near the nucleus so they don't go flying off. And the center of the atom is called the nucleus. Alright, so you may want to pause the video here and draw a diagram of the atom for your notes and label it. Molecule. Two or more atoms joined together. Element. Pure substances with only one type of atom. Okay, all atoms have the same number of protons, and there are 109 known elements. The periodic table is an organized listing of all the elements. Okay, here's a diagram, or here's a periodic table. It has the 109 or so elements. Well, this one here actually has 114. Alright, over along this side here you can see a staircase line. This divides the metals from the non-metals. Okay, and this I've just colored them in. The pale green are the non-metals and the blue are the metals. You'll notice hydrogen up at the top corner here. Okay, it's considered a non-metal, but it still falls on that side of the periodic table. Alright, the periodic table is also organized into groups. Here we've got group 1 that starts with hydrogen, moves down to lithium, sodium. Alright, all of these elements in group 1 have similar chemical properties. And the next column, of course, would be group 2. Then we have group 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. The 18th group are called the noble gases. They're very stable. They don't react with much. Also, you'll notice that I have ignored the center part here. Alright, in level 1 chemistry you don't have to worry about these elements in the middle here. They're called transition metals. Alright, the periodic table also has rows. Okay, and instead of calling them rows, they call them periods, and thus the name periodic table. Okay, that's period 1, of course period 2, period 3, period 4, period 5. You get the idea. Alright, if we take a look at one of these elements, and this one's lithium, on the periodic table you'll notice two numbers. You'll see a symbol in the middle, of course. The top number is called the atomic number. The bottom number is called the mass number. The atomic number equals the number of protons in the nucleus of the lithium atom. Okay, so the lithium atom has 3 protons. It also has 3 electrons, because protons equals electrons in an atom. The bottom number is the mass number. This is the number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus. Alright, so here is a drawing of the atom of lithium. And you can see that there are 3 protons, 3 electrons, and that's why it's got the atomic number 3. But in the nucleus there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 particles. And that's where the mass number comes from. Alright, so the atomic number are the protons, as the arrow is pointing to, while the mass number is the entire number of particles in the nucleus. If we take a look at boron, it's got an atomic number of, whoops, went past that one. It's got atomic number of 5. Okay, which means it has 5 protons. We come over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 protons. Atomic number of 5. Alright? In the nucleus there should be 11 particles because it has a mass number of 11. So if we count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay? 11 in the nucleus. Okay, so if you wanted to do, if you're asked on a quiz or a test, how many neutrons does boron have? All you'd have to do is take this 11 and subtract 5 from it. That'll tell you how many neutrons there are. I've already covered this. Just a bit of a revision. Group are the columns on the periodic table. Alright, there are the group numbers. While the period are the rows on the periodic table. Okay, we've covered this before. Just a bit of a revision for you. Alright, our next video is going to be on electron configuration. I'll stop here. You can take down any notes you need. And thanks for watching.